have you. You know, I think before this, SBF was certainly a name within the crypto industry, within the financial industry. He has become a household name. You are one of the few people who he has actually spoken to, that you've actually interviewed him. What's he like?
Yeah, no, I said I did the cover story on him, and I feel kind of sheepish at this point. I mean, our cover at least did ask, or will he crash and burn? I think we have our answer. But no, I'd like to say, there's a lot of people coming out saying I saw through him, but where were they 2 weeks ago? He just had a really good shtick of this nerd kid, with kind of like frowsy hair and looked like kind of a slob, and he had a fidget spinner, and he liked playing League of Legends, when he's doing everything all the time. And he just sold the story that he was this genius and he was a better trader than anyone else. And his parents both were Stanford law professors, and he had all the right connections. And, I guess, yeah, just with any good con man, he took in everyone.
I'm curious, you say in that piece that you were charmed by SBF, but you say in hindsight there were red flags. What were the red flags?
Enormous ones. Well, I mean, the fact he's playing League of Legends during, congressional hearings or, during board meetings all the time, that's not a good one. The place only had 300 employees, also a red flag. And the fact they didn't share any documents, red flag. And they didn't have a board. I mean, this is crazy. Like, they raised, billions of dollars from those prestigious VC firms and pension funds. And, they didn't share their books, which in retrospect is the biggest red flag of all.
I'm curious, do you think that you as a journalist, and look, I appreciate you coming on here and admitting you didn't see it, but do you think you as a journalist maybe didn't do the normal due diligence that you would because you expected that some of these larger entities like Sequoia had already done the due diligence? I mean, is that part of the reason why no one saw it or very few people saw it?
Yeah, no, you make a really good point. I mean, in hindsight, I should have pushed harder to see, for them to show me, not just tell me. But there was, I guess, a groupthink going on. Every other crypto publication, every mainstream publication, thought this is the guy. And at a certain point, if Sequoia believes in him, and he's friends with Joe Biden, and he's all the right connections, I mean, you just assume it's true, but it's sort of like being betrayed by, we've all had friends or partners who you discover they're not who they think they are. And that was the case. And it's just getting darker every hour.
Yeah. And you are, as we said, the crypto editor at Fortune magazine. When you asked SBF in one of your pieces about the crypto crashes of 2014 and 2018, he responded in part that sometimes it's actually a healthy weeding out and that you build back a stronger industry. I'm curious, because of your expertise, do you think that this is that, or do you think this is a real defining moment for the crypto industry?
Yeah, I've sort of watched a few of the previous crashes, and crypto always comes back stronger than before. And crypto is going to survive this too, but this is probably the worst blow ever, because this time around, crypto is really mainstream. It was just coming to the mainstream. I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried was supposed to be the guy who's going to get legislation in Washington to really help the industry thrive, in the U.S. So, just reputationally, this is a catastrophe. Financially, we haven't seen the last of it. Other dominoes are going to fall, but I cover crypto closely. And unfortunately, people who are, casually watch it, will point to things like this and say, oh, it's all a scam. I told you so. It's a Ponzi scheme. This was a Ponzi scheme. But my day-to-day reporting, I mean, so many smart people, good entrepreneurs building really neat technology, around blockchain and Web3. And, I think blockchain is going to change the world, but this has set it back a couple of years.
So what's the takeaway, do you think, for investors who maybe lost a lot of money here but still believe in crypto? What's the takeaway here in terms of moving forward, how to invest perhaps differently?
Well, I mean, crypto has always been a speculative asset. So you see these people, selling their house to buy Bitcoin. That's never a good idea. I mean, I think, the advice I have is if you're interested in it, put up to 5% of your wealth in it, no more than you can lose. But this time around, just be really careful who you give your money. And the original, old school Bitcoin people would say something, not your keys, not your coins, because crypto is something you can control and be your own bank for. When you trust a third party entity, like in this case, FTX, they can steal it from you. So if you're really hardcore about your privacy and your crypto, just, hold it yourself. It's kind of the crypto equivalent of having your own vault and protecting it. And otherwise, I mean, I think Coinbase is still safe. They've got real reserves, but, anything else out there, just be careful.
Jeff John Roberts, thank you. Appreciate the expertise and the insight.